Good afternoon, everyone. We're down to about 5 days or so left in the class, and a lot of students are making great progress. We'll have to go over a couple of things, but let's go over to our updated module, and let's see where we're at. All right, so the final draft of the argumentative essay is due this coming Saturday. Saturday is the last day of class. Here is probably going to be the last time that, oh, here it is. I'm going to ask you to take a look at the second agreement. Don't take anything personally, which is probably, all four agreements are very, very important. This one here will probably hit home. And so please, read it through and take a look at the video. And then for that particular one, we're going to have a discussion down here. Don't take anything personally. And it really asks you to reflect on a time when you took something personal and then realized, uh-oh, I probably overreacted. And so here you can comment and then share some comments with other students. Don't make assumptions, which is another very deep agreement that we make with ourselves. A lot of times we assume things that aren't true, and we may be accusatory with someone about something that's not true. And then once we found out that we're totally off base, oh, I'll tell you, we turn red, right? Okay. And the fourth agreement, always do your best. This one is really important in life because no matter what you're doing, whether you're singing, playing a guitar, writing an essay, performing functions and at your workplace, you always want to do your best. That way you never ever second guess yourself, and you can never say, geez, I should have done better. I often find students that on graduation day, they see all the students that won accolades were on the honor roll, and they say, I could have done that, professor, if I just would have put a little bit more time into it. And so now is the time to put time into it, right? If you're a B student, that means you're just a few minutes away in every class from getting an A. It's worth it to get A's, and it's really worth it to protect your GPA, your grade point average. That's really important. Okay, enough of that. Always do your best in everything that you ever do. That way, again, you don't second guess yourself. Revisions, remixes, and final drafts. Here you can upload any projects that you missed and you got 0 points for, or you can upload remixes or drafts of essays. Next is reflections. This is really the final writing for the class. And here, we ask you to write, 300-word minimum, which represents and evaluates your writing in this class. Your reflection should address the following questions. Which essay challenged your creative and intellectual spirit? Did you grow as a writer this semester, as a person? And what do you feel you need to focus on in order to improve as a writer? Okay. Back to the module. Here's a second chance to upload your persuasive essay. Unfortunately, a lot of students handed in, not a lot of students, but a handful of students handed in essays that were 500 words, 600 words, 800 words, and they all super fall short of 1,500 words. I can't grade them. They're just too short. And so here's an opportunity for you to reassess those and upload a better version of your persuasive essay. If you got close to 1,500 words, I'm pretty cool with it. At least 1,300 words, but 1,100 words, 900, 800, 500, 600, it's just not cutting it. Okay, let's go back. And then here, I just added this as this is totally voluntary here. You can, if you want to share emails, with someone, or you want to add a final note in the physical classroom. This usually is a highlight of the semester. Usually students want to include this in their reflection as super helpful. Here you can share if you want. And that's it. I mean, there's not much more I'm going to ask you to do for the remainder of the semester. Maybe write a little bit more about the 4 agreements. Today's Tuesday. Semester ends on Saturday. But the most important thing is to turn in a really good final version of your argumentative essay. I'm going through and making some comments on them now. And definitely, if you didn't turn in a 1,500 word right around there for your persuasive essay, then you're going to need to go back in and pump that essay up. Okay. All right. Any questions? Let me know.